No.
Joyeux Noel! Frugal friends, welcome back. Merry Christmas. We are having us a day in France.
Bonjour.
Look at that. That is a bûche de Noël, a Christmas log. Go ahead, dig in. Let's see, what do we think of the bûche de Noël?
It's kind of unrolling for me.
Reagan has had an unrolling kind of a day. You see that cane behind him? Yeah. But he is so brave, and I told him he could just sit on the couch and we'd bring him his treats there. But he wanted to sit at the table.
It's kind of like gingerbread.
Kind of like gingerbread. Well, it's a pumpkin roll. You can get a bûche de Noël in many different flavors, and they're all different levels of elaborate. The idea is that it is a Yule log, and so a lot of them will be frosted on the outside to look like bark, tree bark. Now, you might notice our hats, so I'm going to teach the kids a little bit about France, and one of the major events in French history was the French Revolution. And during Christmas, when the revolution was going on, there was some serious drama and lots of restrictions. Religious liberty was not a thing, and people could get arrested and even killed for like doing their regular Christmas stuff. They still made little Christmas pies, but they had to call them freedom pies. So to work that into our little learning adventure, we kind of turned these dollar store dumpster, yes, they're from the dumpster, Santa hats into, oh, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but they're freedom hats. I'll just put the name right here and you can see what it is that, and one of you can pronounce it for me in the comments.
Mine is really creamy inside. You can't really see it because of the fork and because of the distance. It's really creamy.
Yum.
The word Noël means to be born, but now the French use it as Christmas.
In France, Santa Claus is called Père Noël, which means Papa Noel, or Papa Christmas, or Papa being born.
That's if we're going with the origins of that word, the Latin roots of that word. It also makes for a fun joke. What was that? Okay.
The French don't leave the cookies and milk for Santa. Instead, one of their old traditions was to leave carrots and celery in a shoe under their tree. The bell is for Père Noël's donkey.
All right, so I was looking up stuff about the French and their Christmas traditions or whatever, and I just happened to ask, do they do Christmas crackers similar to, what British people do? Just wondering, because what kind of party favors are we gonna have or whatever, as I was planning. And this was the very snarky response that I found online. Go ahead, Lila.
The French are more restrained in the matter of Christmas decorations. They don't have crackers and they don't wear silly hats. They do not hang paper, chains, and tinsels everywhere, nor do they festoon their walls with Christmas cards from people whom they have no other contact.
How snotty is that? I've heard all the stereotypes and jokes and whatever about French people. I have very little experience with French people myself, but that's just snarky and snotty. But if you happen to be French or are of French descent or a French family, tell me, is that like a regular kind of attitude? And do the French actually send Christmas cards to and from people that they have no other contact with throughout the year? One other popular thing in France for Christmas is a festival of lights, so I have just thrown in a colorful display of Christmas lights here at the end. Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noel, my frugal friends. You are all wonderful. We love you. We adore you. Happy Vlogmas, and we'll see you all real soon. Hey, thanks for coming along for these adventures as we learn and taste a little bit of the world at Christmas.